everyone, and welcome to another royal reading here at Mad World Tarot, and a strange one to start things off today. Thomas Markle. Thomas Markle found himself in the middle of an earthquake in the Philippines. Now that in itself isn't unusual. A very volatile place, geologically, volcanoes, earthquakes, and also weather, typhoons, things like that. The strange thing for me is that Thomas Markle has bled through, maybe that's an unfortunate expression, in some of my readings lately, just very, very recently. And so he's been on my mind, and then lo and behold, headlines: Thomas Markle trapped and unable to walk. That's in the Daily Mail today. The news broke yesterday. Samantha Markle broke it in a very tempestuous post on X, which I don't know if she's taken it down subsequently, but she's gone private on Twitter. I don't follow her. I saw it around and about. And she really lost her marbles completely. Lost her markles, you could say, completely in the post. Spewed venom towards Meghan for putting her father in this position. She said, "I hope she is cursed." The Twitter post ended. As I say, it's now gone private. Thomas Jr., who is living with his father in the Philippines, in the 19th floor apartment in wherever in the Philippines, he subsequently has sort of poo-pooed the whole drama and said everything's fine. They waited it out. He would have carried his father down the 19 flights of stairs if necessary, but it's all fine. He kind of was quite mocking of his sister. Charming family, really. Those who don't think they are a family, well, they all seem to behave in a rather similar way, in my opinion. Anyway, it's not the point. The point is this the moment where reconciliation has to kind of be forced or not? As I say, it's now in the Daily Mail. It's not a good look for Meghan Markle. Father caught in the middle of an earthquake. It was a big earthquake, 6.9. And, obviously the situation is now in the public consciousness again. Their relative poverty, the Markles, compared with her living in her however many $1 million house, mansion in Montecito, and of course the great feud ongoing. No signs of it thawing. Will this force the issue for Meghan and make her at least send the photo that was sent to King Charles of the two children? That would be a gesture that would help things. It's not a good look, put it that way, in my opinion. Of course, we do suspect that she has her own agenda with her father, and that in the fullness of time, to use that famous expression, she will come out with something pretty atrocious, allegedly accusing her father of some nasty stuff. I think we're all braced and expecting that at some point, and we all speculate anyway. That's what she's told Harry. Anyway, we're going to have a look at it. We're going to ask how safe Thomas Markle is. We're going to ask what Meghan thought when she heard the news. I'm sure she heard the news. Is this the moment, or is she feeling pressure to reconcile, and will she or not? Oh, they've got the world. The world is an ending card. It's a successful ending generally, but it's the end of a cycle, end of a chapter. That's how I would traditionally read this card. And I do need to say, just by the way, this is just tarot, fun and entertainment, or my opinion or speculation, energy reading here, and disclaimer in the box below before we carry on with this reading. But more to the point with this busy little bee, in the World card in this particular tarot, Guardians of the Night tarot, is all eyes are on this. This is a global event, and this is a meaning of the World card that has come to become quite dominant for me as an energy reader in these royal readings. I wouldn't say that if I was doing a private reading for someone, and no, I don't do private readings, not anyway here on YouTube. All eyes are on this, and all eyes are watching. That's what the World card is telling me. That much as she might like her family to disappear off the face of the earth, they are very loud and very busy and all over the place, and being observed, being watched by us. us mere mortals. So heart of the reading, that's the underlying energy. Heart of the reading, we've got the Ten of Swords. That's the card of ruin. And it's a very different energy to this quite cheerful energy of the World, because the World is success and completion and well done, everyone. You did fantastically, and and on we go. The Ten of Swords is almost the opposite energy of that. It's a bad ending. It's a terrible, terrible calamity. And it could have gone badly for Thomas Markle in the Philippines. And if circumstances had just been slightly different. But this is also a terrible energy for Meghan herself to find herself in, where this energy now hangs over her, this Ten of Swords energy of disaster and ruin. And really there's no escape from the Ten of Swords energy. It's dire energy. This cuckoo has moved right into this nest, and the poor little chicks are slaughtered. It's a terrible image here of being ousted from your comfort and your safety, and there you are, almost like sacrificed. It's a very strong energy that's coming through in this Ten of Swords. Not normal. This is not normal Rider-Waite energy. And Samantha was the one, you've put my father in this position and you are responsible. He had to go and live in this vulnerable environment, this relatively quite dangerous environment because of you. That's the message that's coming through in the Ten of Swords, in my opinion, as an energy reader, and is the message that Samantha was making very stridently before she went private on X. So, how safe is Thomas Markle? Just generally over there. Whatever universe wants to say, he is in his 80s now. We got the Knight of Wands. And I'm guessing that's Thomas Jr., who is there looking out for him. As Thomas Jr. did say categorically, he was making light of it, he was making jokes about it. That's his thing, that's what he likes to do. However tasteless you might find jokes, that's him. That's Knight of Wands. Someone is looking out for Thomas Senior here, I get, with that Knight of Wands. So it's not all terrible. That's a terrible card though, the Ten of Swords, the heart of this reading, what we're actually reading on. And how did Meghan feel when she heard the news? Just her immediate reaction. Page of Swords in reverse. She knew immediately she was going to be criticized. That's a card of criticism. Gossip and chatter, the Page of Swords, and in reverse, it's negative, very negative, critical energy. It's very much chatter on social media, that Page of Swords as well. Being called out, being accused, being blamed, and lo and behold, Samantha, very forthright about it. And people around and about on social media platforms calling her out on the whole family situation as well. The refusal to forgive her father for what on the surface is a very trivial thing, relatively. And as I say, there is, of course, the much deeper accusation that many people suspect is going to be hurled Thomas Markle's way when he is no longer around to defend himself. That is, of course, all speculation, but there it is. That's what she thought. And, of course, she's going to New York in a week or so's time to receive a mental health award. Doesn't look good, does it? If you're going to be trotting onto stage to receive this award when all this is going on around your father and your family dynamic. So let's see, is the pressure on now to reconcile? What is she thinking when it comes to that energy? I've got the Three of Wands. It's interesting. It's the waiting card. Biding your time, the Three of Wands. Expecting something. But it's positive energy. So I could read it and say, no, she's sitting waiting for what she is hoping is going to happen. And that is the end of Thomas Markle. It's sitting under the Ten of Swords. And if I was being particularly negative in my energy reading, I would say that she's just sitting waiting for the end to come before her new message goes out into the world. Three of Wands. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt here. You are welcome to choose differently in the way that you interpret this reading. But I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt with the Three of Wands and say there's just maybe the opportunity here for her to send out some kind of signal to him. Something going out. The Three of Wands is sending something out with the expectation that it comes back better. It brings you blessings, growth, that kind of thing. It's in her mind, and she might be desperate enough right now. Her reputation might be bad enough right now, 10 of Swords, that she thinks, perhaps, and she might be being counseled by advisors around her. Threes are always other people, to take this opportunity. She just has to send a message, I hope he's okay. Of course, if she gives that message, the likelihood is that they will grab the whole arm and say, well, pay for us and give us a mansion in Montecito. That's probably what she's afraid of. I don't know. I'm speculating. As I say, they are quite a bunch, the Markles. Let's just put it like that. But I think that this conversation is being had with her and her PR people. Maybe it's time to send a photo of the kids to Thomas Markle in the Philippines as a gesture, and then make sure we all know about it. I'm speculating, of course, wildly. Let's see outcome. Is she going to do this? Is there anything like that? It's possible. Five of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. The Five of Pentacles is the banishment and exile card. It's in reverse, bringing back in from the cold. It's possible in this energy that this act of God, I'm going to call it, that earthquake, might prompt some rethinking over in Montecito. It's just possible. It's not a guarantee, it's not a dead cert in this energy, but I think the thought is being thunk, so to speak, and it is possible that there will be some thawing in future. Not, I would say, my opinion, out of love or kindness or any of that, but because of this Ten of Swords over here, that her reputation is in so much trouble right now that she needs to do this. That's how it's reading for me, and as I say, all eyes are on this. And this is the end of a cycle. It could be the end of this period of alienation. It's possible. That's the reading. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.